I've always been fascinated by how great civilizations are built, brick by brick. Today, we're exploring ancient Greece with AI Lego. Grab your imagination and let's snap together the story of one of the most influential civilizations in history. Are you ready to build this epic tale with me? Now let's set the scene with our bricks. A land of rugged mountains, scattered islands and sparkling seas. That's our ancient Greece, folks. As we snap these pieces together, imagine a place where the landscape shaped everything. You've got your main land, right? That's where most of our story unfolds. But don't forget those islands dotting the Aegean Sea. They're going to play a big part too. This geography, it's going to shape our entire Greek story. It's why Greek cities often felt like their own little worlds and why Greeks became such great sailors. All right, let's zoom in on our first big civilization, the Minoans. Imagine, if you will, an island rising from our plastic sea. This is Crete, home to the Minoans. The Minoans, they weren't just builders, they were artists too. Picture beautifully painted pottery, intricate jewellery and frescoes that would make your jaw drop. And get this, they were traders extraordinaire. Their ships sailed all over the Mediterranean, swapping goods and ideas. The Minoans laid the foundation for what Greek civilization would become. They were like the first few bricks in our massive Greek world. Now let's build up our next civilization, the Mycenaeans. These guys, they were like the action heroes of ancient Greece. They built massive fortresses on hilltops with walls so thick legend says they were built by cyclopes. I mean, can you imagine trying to knock down a wall built by a one-eyed giant? But the Mycenaeans weren't just about war. They were smart cookies too. They developed a writing system called Linear B, which is the earliest form of Greek we know. And boy, did they love their stories. Remember Agamemnon, the guy who led the Greeks in the Trojan War? He was a Mycenaean king. These folks, they're the ones who laid the groundwork for all those Greek myths we love. Okay, so we've built up these awesome civilizations, right? Well, now we've got to knock them down. Yep, it's time for the Greek Dark Ages. Imagine our carefully constructed world starting to crumble. Palaces abandoned, writing forgotten, trade disrupted. It's like someone came along and scattered our bricks everywhere. We're not sure exactly what caused this collapse. Maybe it was invasions or climate change or a combination of things. But the result was a Greece that looked very different. Population declined, people moved around and a lot of knowledge was lost. But you know what? It wasn't all bad. This shake-up, it set the stage for something new. It's like when you dump out your Lego bin. Yeah, it's a mess. But now you can build something completely different. All right, time to start rebuilding. As we come out of the Dark Ages, we see a new kind of structure emerging, the polis, or city-state. Think of each polis as its own little Lego set. You've got your main city, surrounded by countryside, all working together as one unit. Each one is independent, with its own government, laws, and even its own patron god or goddess. Now these polis, that's plural for polis, fancy, huh? They weren't all the same. You had your big players like Athens and Sparta, but also hundreds of smaller ones. Each had its own character, its own way of doing things. It's like each city-state was its own little creation, unique and special. This system, it's going to shape Greek history for centuries to come. It's the foundation we're going to build the rest of our story on. Now, remember those seas we built at the start? Well, they're about to get busy. As our Greek world grows, trade becomes super important. Picture ships crisscrossing the Mediterranean loaded with goods. Olive oil, wine, pottery, you name it, they're trading it. And it's not just goods they're exchanging, but ideas too. But the Greeks didn't stop at trade. They started setting up colonies all over the place. Imagine little pockets of Greece popping up in Italy, France, even as far as the Black Sea. These colonies, they're like mini-me's of their mother cities, spreading Greek culture far and wide. It's like they're expanding our world, brick by colourful brick. Okay, time for a really big idea, democracy. And where better to build it than in Athens? Picture this, an assembly of citizens, all having a say in how their city is run. It's not perfect, women and slaves are left out, but it's a start. We're talking voting, public debates, citizen juries. It's pretty revolutionary stuff for the ancient world. Now, let's add some colour to our Greece. The Archaic period sees an explosion of art and culture. Imagine intricate statues, temples with rows of columns, pottery painted with mythical scenes. Greek artists and thinkers are laying the groundwork for classical Greece, brick by creative brick. Last but not least, let's talk stories. Greek mythology isn't just tales, it's the glue holding their culture together. Picture Mount Olympus, home of the gods, or heroes battling monsters. And don't forget Homer's epics, the Iliad and Odyssey, shaping Greek identity. These stories, they're like the instruction manual for Greek life. And there you have it, folks. The beginnings of ancient Greece, all built in AI Lego. We've laid the foundation for one of the most influential civilizations in history. From the Minoans to the rise of democracy, from epic tales to bustling city-states, we've seen how Greece was built, brick by brick. But remember, this is just the start of the story. There's so much more to explore in the world of ancient Greece. So keep building, keep imagining, and keep learning.